I would highly recommend working with Postpartum Care USA. There are answers to postpartum, and there are tools that will help you feel more supported, more stable, and to be able to show up in your life the way you'd like to. Um, I decided to invest in my postpartum recovery when the story in my head was this can't be motherhood. I'm a first time mom, and I was just told that, I'm breastfeeding, your hormones are going to be out of whack, you're going to feel crazy. The sleep deprivation is just something that comes with being a mom. And when I was on Instagram, I saw Postpartum Care USA, and it was literally answering the questions in my head of like, this can't be true. And they were like, no, it doesn't have to be true. There is a way to feel good in motherhood and feel good in your body. And so prior to starting, I was trying my normal coping mechanisms. So things like I have a good nighttime routine of red light therapy. I stretch before bed. I have a gratitude journal. I love being out in the sun. So just being outside in nature, feet in the grass, but like nothing was having me come down. So I finally got to the point where I needed external help, and my old coping mechanisms were just not helping me in the season that I was in. Two things I was really struggling with was one, my digestion. I had a very sensitive stomach. I feel like I was super bloated and gassy. I eat pretty clean, and it was getting to the point where I didn't know what else I could take out of my diet or what was the culprit. So that was a struggle paired with sleep. My son does not sleep through the night, and so frequent wake ups would lead to nighttime anxiety and just fearful of what the night could bring. And I wasn't able to calm myself down. And so it would lead to me not sleeping, even if my baby was sleeping. And so I got to a point where it was a loop of anxiety to go to sleep. I'm not sleeping, so I have more anxiety. So I was just a walking shell, really, and very on edge, kind of scared. Like I felt scared because I didn't recognize myself. I didn't know how to respond to situations. And, my son is, at the time, he was 4 months old. He's just a baby, and I am the caregiver, and I didn't feel comfortable being alone with him. I felt like I constantly needed to be around people or to someone else to take care of him, and that wasn't a good feeling. But my husband is a firefighter, so he was gone or is gone every third day, and so the responsibilities are on me. And I just got to a point where I didn't feel capable in my skills, nor did I feel safe. And so it was not a good place to be in. The care I received for me after getting my blood work done and then knowing what supplement regimen I needed for what I was deficient in, that is what really helped. I think it probably took maybe 2 or 3 weeks. The first thing I noticed was my digestion a lot better. So I was on a probiotic, or I am on a probiotic, along with a GI replenish supplement. So that's to help with healing my gut. And I noticed significant difference of just like my regular bathroom use. A goal of mine was to be able to eat high quality dairy, and prior to Postpartum Care USA, I was not able to eat anything like raw milk or raw cheese, just things with like good ingredients in them. And then now I'm able to eat those things and incorporate them into my diet, which I'm super excited about, and it has no discomfort to my belly. And then just stress, like so my stressors haven't gone away. Raising a child is hard work, but my response to things is different. I feel more level-headed. If I have a really high stress day, I'm still human, so like I can notice it more in my system, and now my old coping mechanisms are in play that do help me come down. Um, and so I just feel in my body. I would highly recommend working with Postpartum Care USA. There are answers to postpartum, and there are tools that will help you feel more supported, more stable, and to be able to show up in your life the way you'd like to. Um, I think the blood work, getting what's going on inside of yourself, is so important. It allows for a tailored care package versus a one size fits all, or throwing supplements at you that might not pertain to what's going on internally. The care I received was very intentional and specific. Everyone I met with was very educated on what I needed and what my blood work was showing, and it all stemmed off my blood work. So it wasn't just a guess and check. So I really appreciated that tailored care. You're worth it. It's a big investment. So if you have funds that you can put towards this, or have support that can help you invest in this, I highly recommend it. There's no better investment than yourself and your sanity and how you show up for your family. So highly encourage you taking this next step. There are plenty of options if you have financial concerns. And I think that this was probably the best thing that I did for myself postpartum, to be able to handle my day to day.